We are in front of Valle Restaurant, which is a new restaurant at the Mission Pacific Hotel. It just opened up a few months ago. It's getting a lot of buzz. It's got about 5 stars on Yelp. People really love it. It's upscale Mexican. So we made ourselves a reservation. We're going to go have a splurge dinner here tonight. So this restaurant is basically a prefix menu. You basically choose from one of each of 4 different courses. And it's $95 for the 4 different courses. And basically, they did have a special restaurant week menu where you could pick 3 courses for $65. But we decided to go with the full menu because we both like some of the things that weren't available on the restaurant week menu. So we're going to try it out. Again, like I said, it's a splurge. It's very, very high-end Mexican food. And so we're looking forward to trying it. It should be tasty. Everybody seems to give this really good reviews. So we're looking forward to trying it. Oh, that's cute.
We don't have a utensil, huh?
It's just little finger food here.
Oh,
just for the first little bite, okay?
So what do we got here?
So this is a patata brava, little confit potato, chorizo aioli on top.
Okay.
This here is a beet chip with a beet mole, and
Very
then a
nice.
duck prosciutto. We age the duck in-house here. We get it from Sonoma. It's a Liberty duck, just for presentation purposes. But on top is an inflaudita, which is a little corn tortilla that's fried and hollow on the inside. And then it's a little fish taco. So there's fish and cream on the inside, avocado mousse on top, and a little pico de gallo on top for garnish.
No.
So this one on the left here is going to be the Bodega Era Blanco. This is one of Chef's wines he makes down in Valle Guadalupe. So it's 50% Sauvignon Blanc, 50% Chardonnay. Have down there.
And it's a little more crisp and fruity.
Crispy and apple.
This one is,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a little bit sweet.
That's a sweet wine.
Northern California, this Nyers Chardonnay, a little more on the oak side of things.
It's from Carneros Creek area?
I think I'm gonna go with this.
Okay, so I'm starting with the patatas bravas, which is nothing like what you see in Spain, but I think it may have the same flavors. This is a confit potato, and it's got like an aioli on it. So that should be an interesting combination. That's good. It's like a fried mashed potato with an aioli on it. Very interesting.
There's something inside.
Aioli.
Aioli. Wow, it's really good.
And I think it's got duck on it. So we will try this.
Every dish is so, presentation is so pretty. I like this one a lot.
It's very tasty. You can taste the earthiness of the beet, which is really good. And the duck adds a saltiness to it. And that's good.
I really like this one. Okay, so let's try this one.
The last one, this is a fried corn tortilla filled with fish.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try
There's
this.
fish inside.
Like a fish taco.
And avocado on top.
And yeah, some kind of a
And,
guacamole. And it's got some herbal,
Pico de gallo on top, too. Oh, so cute.
tiny pico de gallo. That's good too.
Really good.
And that is very much like a tiny fish taco. It's really good. Take a sip of your wine.
Very good. I like this wine. Mexican wine was really good, but it was too easy to drink, too smooth.
Too much like grape juice or apple juice. Let's see. That's very nice. Mine has a masa inside, and so it tastes a lot like, for example, a tamale almost. It's got the sauce, it's got rich masa. You got to cut some of the masa.
Oh, okay.
No? Right? That's
Sir, the trucha, the trout dish. We have a lovely coconut cream with a bit of the oil from the hoja santa leaf.
In the middle, you'll find some chayote, bosque pear, cucumber, avocado, topped with a little bit of uni.
Ah, very nice. Now, are these tortillas?
It's intended to be mixed and eaten with the tostadas here.
Okay. Chayote. We did chayote on our cooking way long ago. We did some keto chayote dishes. Yeah, you know, when you go and you're saying you're having high-end Mexican, a lot of people are going to think you're getting tacos, you're getting burritos. No, this has a lot of the Mexican ingredients. It's got masa, which is used to make tortillas or tamales or something like that, but it's put together in a different way. The salsa is it's more fine dining than your typical Mexican. It's very interesting, really good. No, it's good. Also inside the masa, I just bit into it, and there was some goat cheese in it, and that was really nice together too. I would say it's not quite molecular dining. You know how in Spain they do the molecular dining, and that's really interesting, where they'll take a liquid and they'll turn it into little pearls or that type of thing. He hasn't done that yet, but he has transformed each ingredient into something other than what you would expect. It still has the flavor, it still has the texture, but it's completely different.
Mussel here, so it's local. It's a deep water, cold water mussel, so it's a little larger in size. That's where we're getting this mussel shell from. We make a little mold out of an actual real large toro shell. So when you flip it over, you find sea beans, little sea bean salt, and then we have the mussels themselves cooked in white wine and garlic.
Is that shell made out of blue corn?
It's made out of potato.
Out of potato.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have two different color doughs, one black with squidding. We marble them together, we roll it in the pasta roller and get a nice cracker there.
Very nice.
And then the mussels cooked in that white wine, garlic, very traditional kind of preparation there.
It's a little chilly here right now. I came prepared. I brought my sweatshirt, and Young was like, "Why are you bringing your sweatshirt? It's warm." I said, "Yeah, but it won't be tonight." And of course, it is getting cooler. I'm glad I have my sweatshirt. Luckily, they bring a blanket. Now, this is a very Mexican blanket, in case you can't tell. It's very pretty, and it's keeping Young warm. So that's a good thing. I do like parsnips. Parsnips are a nice root vegetable. They are a little bit sweeter than carrots, but they're about the shape of a carrot, and they're a little bit paler. And this looks really interesting all together. Looks like it's got some corn with it too. It's interesting. That is a delicious combination. Together is more than the sum of its parts. It's just a very interesting integrated flavor. Yeah. Make sure you get some of the goat cheese with it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Wow.
With the pine nuts, with the nasturtium leaves on it, it's got a little bit of herbal flavor. The pine nuts give it a crunch and the pine nut flavor. It's got like a mole sauce. This has got some chocolate in it, and it's very good. And the mole sauce and the goat cheese together, all really good.
Mole sauce is really good. Mole sauce and goat cheese.
Excellent.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Now, remember that shell is potatoes and squidding.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to add to the flavor. It's edible.
So this is mashed potato.
Oh, okay.
So yellow part in the bottom is the mashed potato. They put the mashed potato in the base, and they take the mustard out of the shell. But actually, mustard is marinated and cooked perfectly. Wow, I love this dish.
This may very well be the best parsnip I've ever eaten. Normally when I have parsnips, it's Thanksgiving and I roast it under my turkey.
This is delightful.
Actually, the goat cheese here has a very mild flavor. It's more like a sour cream than a goat cheese. And then mix it with the mole sauce, and it tastes like chocolate and sour cream. It's just so good.
This is the best mussels ever had.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I was born in Mexico City.
Right.
My mom is from Oaxaca.
Uh-huh.
My dad is from Mexico City.
That's why you do so well with that mole that was there. That's so good.
So I grew up in southern states.
Uh-huh.
And even that if I grow in Ensenada,
Uh-huh.
on the border, with at home having a traditional mom cooking,
Yeah.
for me, I know the flavors, I know the ingredients. And it's really easy for me to understand, respect, you know, but take it into my interpretation.
Yeah.
So that's the idea.
Well, I like that, you keep the various ingredients so that you know what each one is, and it just has the essential flavor of each of those ingredients.
Thank you.
But the way that they're put together, it's really an interesting combination.
So much.
It's delicious.
So good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you for being
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
So I hope you just caught that. The chef came out here and, he was saying he likes to really respect the individual ingredients. So he doesn't use the molecular cuisine concepts. He will take it and he'll use it in a way you don't expect, but at the same time, you get the essential flavor of the ingredients. And really, I love the way he puts it together. I love the flavors of the ingredients. Everything here is really good. It's probably got purple corn in it.
Oh.
And I'm not sure what's in the butter. It could have
Butter is so good.
some mushrooms. I don't know. It's we'll ask.
Okay.
The butter is very good. It's very complex.
Confit, glazed in a little bone marrow, and then we have caviar for garnish.
Oh, nice.
And then for the fish over there, it's pan-seared. Got a parsnip puree, red harissa and green harissa, and then on top we have sautéed fennel for garnish.
So I got a picanha. The picanha is a Wagyu beef, and it comes with, of all things, a little caviar as a garnish. It's also got some sunchoke, and it's got some kind of a confit. I think it's an herb of some type. Anyway, because it's Wagyu beef, I'm guessing I won't even need a knife to cut it. It's probably going to be very easy to cut with my fork.
So you cross over the border, and then you drive
Or not. That is delicious. Your fish looks to be fairly firm flesh,
Perfect. Oh, look at this.
very flaky.
Very flaky. This is cooked perfectly. Wow.
Her fish is a corvina.
So soft.
It's got harissa sauce on it, which is a Moroccan sauce.
Really?
Yeah,
This is how flaky that is.
yeah.
And moist, very moist inside. And crispy outside. It's hard to cook fish perfectly. This one does.
This chef is a master chef. This butter actually has black garlic in it, which is what makes it sweet. First time I tried black garlic was at Pig and the Lady in Honolulu. They had a black garlic toast, and that was so good that I promptly went to Amazon and bought a jar of black garlic, which we now have at the house, and I use it to make dressings for the salad. It's very nice, very good flavor. It's garlic, but very mellow and very sweet. Delicious. And obviously goes really well in this butter.
Yeah. The steak is amazing. Wow. All
Steak
this
just
is-
falls apart. The caviar adds a nice salty touch to the beef. So I'm looking forward to trying this. This has the Mexican flavors in the chocolate. So it's got cinnamon and nutmeg and stuff in here. In the ice cream part, it's more like a chocolate gelato. So it doesn't have the spices, it's just pure chocolate, which I tend to really like. So,
Ice cream.
that is a rich, dark chocolate gelato. Really good. metate de chocolate.
Something inside?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's inside? Oh,
Now that's more
mousse.
like a ganache made out of the Mexican hot chocolate. So it does have cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, a lot of the different spice flavors that you get in Mexican chocolate. That's very, very tasty. And it's got dark cocoa sprinkled on the plate, which mixes with the chocolate, and it's got gold leaf on the top.
Creme brulee. Oh, I just crack it.
Now this is a mame creme brulee, and mame is a fruit that's
God.
used in
So good.
the South American and parts of the U.S. South. So they finish up with a little post meal, lavender marshmallows and pumpkin seed brittle. You like the lavender marshmallow?
Very lavender. I can smell the lavender.
Very nice. So in all, a very elegant meal, very high end. It's got the flavors you're used to, but put together in different ways, and it was very well done. If you're coming here looking for Mexican food, you're not getting that, but you are getting the flavors of some Mexican food, some high-end Mexican food, but it's more like a fine dining experience. It's certainly worth coming. It is a splurge, but I think it was worth it. I enjoyed it.